Talking to all my sports people out there, whether you're just casually watching or you're super invested into the game, let's talk NFL. The sport that us Americans spend a ridiculous amount of time and money just watching, buying uniforms, buying jerseys, everything. There are a few major talking points to this conversation I'm going to do today. The first one is Deshaun Watson and the Texans. So, for those of you who don't know, the Texans are a team who play in the AFC South. Not very many good players, not very many whatevers. Basically, they've gotten rid of everybody good on the team. They've gotten rid of all of their all pros. They've gotten rid of their this, that, because of bad coaching, bad whatever. They're trying to rebuild so they can actually qualify for a Super Bowl. Most people don't think they were going to compete with the team that they had before. But they got rid of big names like J.J. Watt, DeAndre Hopkins, Benedict McKinney, Jadeveon Clowney, Lamar Miller. And right now, Deshaun Watson, their superstar quarterback that they haven't really gotten too much out of and just paid a mega deal, wants out because he does not agree with the McNair family and the way that they're organizing everything, the way they go about their culture. He's just not about it anymore. So naturally, everybody that needs a quarterback right now is, oh wow, what do I need to give up to get Deshaun Watson? Well, unfortunately, they're going to need to give up like 3 first-round picks, a superstar, and then maybe something else. So far, the biggest suitors are the not the Texans, the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Panthers. The Panthers have made the best deal, but personally, I think that his best bet would be to go to the Dolphins because they have a better defense, they have a better offensive line for him to sit behind, and they just have a better head coach and better team going forward. But he's on record saying that he likes the New York Jets and Robert Saleh, the new coach that they just signed from San Francisco, and he wants to work with him maybe because he's a black coach, or I'm sorry, an African American coach. But they also have that down in Miami, so I don't know what the big deal would be. Another really easy talking point to get across is the way the salary cap is going to be manipulated this year. The salary cap is basically just how much money teams have in the NFL to pay their full roster of 52. 182.5 million seems like a ton of money. But when the quarterbacks alone are getting paid anywhere from 30, 35, 40 million, that's a huge chunk of your salary cap already gone, and you still have 52 other guys to pay on your team. So there are going to be a bunch of casualties this year. A bunch of teams are going to have to get under the cap because the previous cap was way higher than that. But because of COVID and everything that's happening in the sports world, the money has been cut down drastically. So big names that are going to be cut because of this or have been talked about getting traded or cut. Von Miller, former All-Pro, former Defensive Player of the Year. Odell Beckham Jr., offensive Rookie of the Year, famous for the catch. And Stephon Gilmore, the New England Patriots cornerback, who has been just All-Pro Defensive Player of the Year. These guys are probably going to have to get cut because they're making too much money. And as we go along, we'll see how this goes. Maybe I'll do another one of these for the upcoming free agency periods because it's about to get really crazy in the NFL. The sport that we used to know very, very well is about to change drastically.